I'm Amber from Amber's Craft Week blog, and today I'm going to show you how I did my nails. So I decided I wanted to do some pink nail art because I have a couple of looks I'm doing this week. Starting off with a Barbie look, and I also have a Marie from Aristocats Disney bound that I'd like to do. So I wanted some nail art that would match those looks. I thought this pink tipped manicure would be perfect for those. So let's get started. Before we get into today's nail art, I have to take off my old nail art. Now this is my wedding nail art. Unfortunately this time it only lasted about a week. And the reason why I'm taking this off sooner than later is because my nails are actually breaking. So if you look at this nail right here, there's a pretty good crack running through it, and also the thumbnail. Now I know Simply Nailogical says that nail polish does not actually weaken your nails, but I tend to find that when I wear nail polish, my nails get weaker and more brittle. I don't know if I'm just using bad nail polish, if the acetone nail polish remover I'm using is causing it, what it is exactly. But sadly, my nails do not get it to grow as long as they used to when I wear a lot of nail polish. If I want to grow my nails out, I have to actually go without polish for a bit. So these nails are actually broken. I wanted to keep them long for the wedding, but once I unpolish them, I'm going to cut them down, so they are long for now, but when you see me next, they will be short. If you haven't seen my wedding nails nail art yet, I will link to that video. I was quite pleased with how these came out, and I just wanted to show you them real quick before I took them off. I will be back in a moment with shorter nails. Alright, so I'm back. I went ahead and cut my nails. I also added my clear base coat because that's not particularly exciting. So we're going to start by painting our nails pink. And I have this Pink Blink by Sally Hansen. It's a little bit old, so I'm going to shake it up for a moment, and then we're going to go ahead and add it to my nails. Alright, so now my nails are pink. I'm going to let them dry for a few, and then I'm going to seal them with a clear top coat. Now the reason for doing this is we're going to be using some painter's tape to help us make our design. And the problem with painter's tape is that it sometimes will peel up your polish. Now the odds that it's going to peel up this polish are pretty slim because I'm going to let my nails dry overnight. But if you want an extra protection against the painter's tape, you can add a clear top coat. By using the clear top coat, if you end up peeling up some nail polish, it'll hopefully just be that top coat and not the pink underneath. There, now I have my clear top coat on. I'm going to let my nails dry overnight, and then I'll be back in the morning and we'll do some nail art. Alright, I am back. Now I have these little nail guides I made out of painter's tape. Basically all I did was I cut off little segments of the tape, and then I kind of rounded the top a little bit. And then I just laid them on parchment paper because they won't stick to the parchment paper that way. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to take our nail guides and we're just going to place them along our nails. So we have basically a line that we can paint along. So, and we're just going to paint the tips of our nails. I have this pink here, this unnamed pink from Beauty Gems. And that's what we'll be using for the tips. Alright, so we got our nails all taped up, and you want to make sure the tape is pretty good right along the top of the nail so that the nail polish does not seep underneath. So we're just going to make sure that's on really nicely, and then we're just going to go ahead and start painting. There we go. I'm just going to go right up to that edge there. Now this is a rare instance in which you can actually watch me do some of the paint on my other hand, because don't need good fine motor coordination for this. So now we've painted the tips of all the nails. The next step is to carefully peel off the painter's tape. And so you can see we get a pretty nice clean line from that. As long as your painter's tape is very flush against your nail, then you should, for the most part, get clean lines. I'm pretty happy with how these have turned out so far, and this would be a reasonable place to stop. So we could just add a glossy top coat and then call it good. We are going to go ahead and add that glossy top coat, but because this is me, we're also going to have a little bit of glitter. So we're going to do the top coat first, and then we're going to see about adding a little sparkle to these. And now we wait for that top coat to dry for a moment. Also, in case you were wondering, the rainbow ring on my hand right here, that is my wedding band. Now, why is it on my right hand instead of my left? Well, I can't fit both rings on my left hand, and the engagement ring is the more delicate one. The engagement ring, it's an Edwardian era ring, and so it's a little bit more delicate, and I'm more likely to bump my right hand into things because I use it more. So this one gets to be the one on the right hand, and this one gets to be the one on the left hand. So for our next step, we're going to need a nail art brush. And hey, this brush matches my nails this week. And we're going to use some sparkly nail polish. And we're also going to use a paint palette. What I'm going to try to do is add a line of glitter dividing the two colors. So let's give that a shot. And this color is Strobe Light. Honestly, one of my favorite nail polishes to use. I sometimes want to do like a marbling effect because I feel like something about this when I wear it on my nails gives me like an impression of like granite. So I want to do like granite nails sometime with this. So this is what my finished nails look like. I have to say I'm pretty pleased with how they came out. I think these would look really nice in other color combinations too. Like I have that really pretty mint candy apple nail polish I use for my wedding nails. I think that with some darker teal or darker blue tips would look really nice. I could see this looking really good in purple. Like they're just, I really like this idea, and I think it could be really pretty. So I definitely recommend trying it in a color scheme if you're choosing. If you do end up trying this, I'd love to see what you come up with. So don't hesitate to send me pictures of your nails. I now have an Instagram, Amber's Craft a Week. I think. I don't remember if the blog is on there. I think it's just Amber's Craft a Week, but it could be Amber's Craft a Week blog. One or the other. I will link to my Insta below, so if you do any cool nail designs and you want to tag me in them, feel free to. I would love to see them. So here is what my nails look like. Nice pink with a little bit of sparkle. A relatively straightforward manicure to do. So if you're trying to do your nails at home, this would be a good starting place. Even if you don't want to use the glitter, like if you don't have a nail art brush, you can just skip the glitter part, or you could just do a glitter top coat. But doing the pink tips is relatively easy, and all you need is some painter's tape for that. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, I'd love it if you give it a like or let me know in the comments. If you want to see more nail art tutorials, then you may want to subscribe. I'm hoping to do a lot more here soon. I also have some nail art picture tutorials on my craft blog, amberscraftweek.blogspot.com, which I'll link to below. Thanks for watching and have a great day.